Welcome to Zeitgeist. I'm Zuri, that's Alistair, and today we're talking about something a lot of people saw coming but hoped wouldn't happen.
ChatGPT is getting ads. And this is a big deal.
So OpenAI just announced that they're going to start showing ads inside ChatGPT. If you're a free user in the US, you're going to start seeing sponsored content at the bottom of your responses in the coming weeks.
Wait, only free users? So if you pay, you're safe.
Not exactly. There's a new tier now. ChatGPT Go, $8 a month. That one gets ads too. If you want ad-free, you need Plus at $20, Pro at $200, or one of the business plans.
So they created a cheaper paid option, but it still has ads?
Exactly. Go gives you more than the free tier, higher message limits, more image generations, but you don't get the premium stuff like Sora video generation or deep research mode. And yes, you still see ads.
Okay, here's what I don't get. Didn't Sam Altman literally say he would never do this?
He did. In May 2024, less than 2 years ago, Altman said ads would be a, quote, last resort for OpenAI. He specifically said ads plus AI is uniquely unsettling to him.
Uniquely unsettling, and now he's doing it anyway.
Now he's doing it anyway. His explanation this time, quote, "It is clear to us that a lot of people want to use a lot of AI and don't want to pay, so we are hopeful a business model like this can work."
So what changed? Why the reversal?
Money. Or more specifically, the lack of it. OpenAI is burning through cash at a staggering rate. In the first half of 2025 alone, they lost $4.7 billion.
Billion with a B.
Billion with a B. They're projected to lose $14 billion in 2026. Here's a number that really puts it in perspective. For every dollar OpenAI brings in, they spend $1.69.
That's not sustainable.
It's not. And here's the other problem. Only about 5% of ChatGPT users actually pay for it. 5%. Everyone else is on the free tier.
So they've got hundreds of millions of users, but almost nobody's paying.
Exactly. And it gets worse. Remember we covered DeepSeek yesterday? That Chinese AI that matched ChatGPT's performance for a fraction of the cost.
The one that crashed NVIDIA's stock by $500 billion.
That's the one. Well, DeepSeek isn't the only threat. Google Gemini has been eating ChatGPT's lunch. A year ago, ChatGPT had 87% market share. Today, 64%. Gemini went from under 6% to over 21%.
That's a huge swing.
Huge. And in just the last 6 weeks, ChatGPT's daily web traffic dropped 22%. They went from 203 million daily visits to 158 million. Sam Altman reportedly declared a code red inside the company back in December.
So they're losing users and losing money at the same time.
Which is why ads suddenly don't seem so unsettling anymore. OpenAI expects to make, quote, low billions from advertising in 2026.
Okay, so ads are coming. What do they actually look like? Are we talking pop-ups in the middle of your conversation?
No, they're being more careful than that. The ads will appear at the bottom of responses, clearly labelled and separated from the actual answer. They'll only show up when there's a relevant sponsored product or service that matches what you're talking about.
So if I'm asking about coffee makers, I might see an ad for a coffee maker.
Potentially, yes. But OpenAI says the ads will not influence ChatGPT's actual answers. They're promising that the AI's recommendations are separate from what's being advertised.
Do we trust that?
That's the billion-dollar question, isn't it? OpenAI also says your conversations won't be sold to advertisers. They're staying private. Users can dismiss ads and turn off personalization. And there are some hard rules. No ads on sensitive topics like health, mental health, or politics. And no ads at all for anyone under 18.
Those are decent guardrails, but I feel like I've heard tech companies make promises about ads before.
You have. And some users were already suspicious. Back in December, people started noticing what looked like ads in ChatGPT. Things like Target shopping links and Peloton suggestions popping up in conversations. OpenAI said those weren't technically ads. They were app suggestions from pilot partners. But users weren't buying it.
If it looks like an ad and feels like an ad,
Pretty much. Some people on social media were already declaring the death of ChatGPT over those, so the official announcement didn't exactly come as a shock.
What does this mean for the AI industry overall? Is everyone going to start putting ads in their chatbots?
It's certainly possible. OpenAI was supposed to be the company that did things differently, started as a non-profit, talked about AI safety, said ads were beneath them. If even they can't resist, it tells you something about the economics of this business.
Which is what?
That building cutting-edge AI is insanely expensive. OpenAI has committed to over $1 trillion in computing deals over the next 8 years. They're spending nearly $100 billion on data center capacity alone. The subscription model isn't covering it, especially when competitors, like DeepSeek, are offering similar capabilities for free.
So either you raise prices, find new revenue, or you run out of money.
Right. And OpenAI's CFO Sarah Fryer has hinted there's more coming, possibly licensing deals where OpenAI takes a cut if your product succeeds using their tech. Think drug discovery. If you use their AI to develop a drug and it sells, they get a piece.
That's creative, and probably more palatable than banner ads.
For now, though, if you want to avoid ads in ChatGPT, you'll need to pay at least $20 a month. And honestly, given the financial pressure these companies are under, I wouldn't be surprised if that price goes up eventually too.
The free AI era might be ending.
Or at least the ad-free AI era. Someone has to pay for all those servers.
That's a good reality check. Thanks for breaking this down.
That's the story for now. We'll see how users react once the ads actually roll out.
If you want to stay up to date on this stuff, hit subscribe. We'll see you next time.
Thanks for watching. This is Zeitgeist.